right now. Perhaps this is an update on what's been going on with respect to I believe it's the protest. Oba, good morning, Oba. Can you give us an update on the latest that's happening with the protests over in Ikeja? I see some.
Yes, right now we are at the Lagos State Government Secretariat, right in front of the Lagos State House of Assembly. If you can see the signpost right behind me, and we have hundreds of unionists and CSOs are protesting the removal of the fuel subsidy, particularly the palliatives, which they think is not enough to commensurate for the subsidy that they removed. So they have been taking turns to address the crowd there. You can see large number of people. The protest started from Ikeja, that's around Computer Village, and then we had to walk down to Alausa, the seat of power this morning, where the protest leaders are taking turn to address protesters right here in Alausa. You can see them in their numbers right in front of the JJT Park here in front of the Lagos State House of Assembly. Their demand is simple, that the government should restore the fuel subsidy or try to review the palliatives that they are talking about, because according to them, the fuel subsidy is the only tangible thing that Nigerians are enjoying from the Nigerian government. So removing the fuel subsidy at a point like this has thrown Nigerians into untold hardships. And I spoke with one of them moments back, who told me that people who are making a case for the government, that the union, the labor union, should have given the government some time to settle down. He said the government should have taken time to settle down before removing the fuel subsidy, that the government was in a hurry to remove the fuel subsidy completely. So why should the union also be patient in giving the government some time to make adjustment? Their complaint is very clear and direct, that the government should restore the subsidy pending the time they have tangible alternatives as palliatives for the millions of Nigerian workers and those people who are not workers. But the protest started on a very light note this morning. We saw Nigerians, Lagosians going about their daily activities. But as the protest advanced towards Alausa, the crowd started growing and it became something larger than what we started with at around some minutes to 7 this morning in Ikeja near the Computer Village. So right now we are still in front of the Lagos House here in Alausa, and we are listening to the protest leaders making their cases and making their demands in front of the seat of power in Lagos. That's very significant for them. So let's listen to them and let's hear more from them as this protest proceeds. We'll be bringing you to update with what is happening here in Ikeja, the seat of power.
Oba, just one quick question though. This needs to be put out there. The Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, made an announcement. It was either yesterday or it was Monday, I believe, where he said that effective Wednesday, Lamata, which is the Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, Lamata controlled buses, there would be a 50% discount on bus rides. He also said that would go into effect today. So that is part of the palliatives that the Lagos State government announced a day after the president also announced, made his address to the nation. So are they aware of that? That is taking effect today as far as transport costs are concerned?
Yes.
Okay, as I'm saying that, I can hear the lady in the back saying we need food palliatives. So, okay. Stomach infrastructure. I can hear what she's saying.
Yes, they're talking about food palliatives too. The unionists, I was going to tell you that the unionists also complain that it's not about transportation, that the fuel subsidy removal is not only on transportation, that there's food inflation in town. The prices of things have gone high as much as 100% and more, that the government needs to make it a whole complete package and not just in the area of transportation. Many of them believe that the announcement by the Lagos State government was just reactionary and it was just an attempt to play to the gallery, because they believe that it was until the organized labor announced that they were going on strike that the government hurriedly had to put these things together. That since May 29, when Mr. President removed the fuel subsidy, the government have not been seen to do much in terms of talking to the people, in terms of putting these palliatives in place. Until Monday, which is about 72 hours to the commencement of this mass action, when Mr. President and subsequently the governor of Lagos State came on here to tell Nigerians about the reduction in bus fare. But according to these protesters, it is not about bus fare. It is not about reducing bus fare by 50%, 25%, or whatever percentage that the government has decided. It is about addressing the hardship that come with the fuel subsidy. If you ask me, the fuel of things have gone as high as by 100%. Cement, which is a major ingredient in the built industry, has increased. If you go to the market where they sell foodstuff, the rate of food has also increased. If you look around you, even landlords are beginning to increase house rent. So it is not about transportation alone. It is not about traveling or commuting on the government-operated BRT. It is much more than that. And that is the message that these unionists are bringing to the fore, are bringing to the table right now, right here.
Well, isn't that the Deputy Governor, Hamzat?
Yes, he came out now to address. So let's listen to him. We'll get some of, let's listen to him and see what he's got to tell the unionists, the protesters here.
Because this is a peaceful protest. And like you said, in a democracy, it is fundamental. So I want to thank you, and may God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you so much.
Okay.